said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and the Tar Heels will put total weather to crank us up. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Clemson's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man on the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Here's the pressure. Fires to the tight end. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Trying play action. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Quickly complete. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for first down. It's caught. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's looking to pass. On target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, looking for a man. Catch in the middle, it's Cuber. And they'll knock him down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Tigers moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
It'll be a draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Snaps it in the shotgun. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Tackled there by the defense. The Tar Heels can really attack on this second and short. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll throw on third and short. Got a man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on it if they can stop him on third down. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. Kind of in that in-between spot here. Long field goal. Can't really punt it from here, so they'll try to convert on fourth down. He's got an open man. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Gonna look downfield again. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Makes the grab on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. It's third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Touchdown, North Carolina! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Clemson, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He'll keep it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Breaks into the open. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the marker. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. From the gun to give, looking for room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. from the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Tigers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. Complete in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. There he goes! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. And here comes the offense on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Hauls it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got the back over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They punt it away on 4th down. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Clemson is quick to the line. From the gun. Give on the inside. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by a field goal over Florida State. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Tar Heels are marching down the field. They'll go with the quick touch pass.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Knew where he wanted to go when if he couldn't find his target, it's incomplete. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. It's now a one-point game, 14-13.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. To the air on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clemson jumps to the line. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Hunt is on its way. And the returner goes down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Oh, they're after him. They'll run the screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The kick is on its way. Pulls it in at the 25. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Off play action on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll run play action. This time he's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll do it himself. Lowers those pads. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The Tigers want to move quickly. He'll keep it himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Here comes the heat. Zings it complete to the right. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Good, right down the boulevard. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuber. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Lost to throw again. Complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his man. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football. And
turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A great catch and run for 6.
A really nice job on their final drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
it's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? They're working that left side. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Complete with conviction on the crosser. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The field goal is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Clemson is quick to the line. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Clemson with another first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's good. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Clemson will come to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on third and goal. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Dead center perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Off the play fake. Under Finds the tight end.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Tar Heels will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. Bounced off his feet. Clemson jumps to the line. On third down, he drops the throw. Get it out on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal blocking back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clemson set up with another first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Swings it out to the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they go back on top.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Wide open downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. Tripped up for the tackle. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MK if they can stop him on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Cuber. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. 3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. From the gun. Wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a 1st down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out the game.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Amidst a din of deafening noise, he'll try to tie the game. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's complete. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's incomplete on third down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and he tackles him for no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Clemson is quick to the line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a pass.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Immediately fires to the middle. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cuber. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds. Gives it to the back on the draw. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The give as they work on that clock. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Hard running there. Got enough for the first down. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.
Number 60 in punt formation to kick it away.
They boot it away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.